This is fair use, they, them. It is fair use on the internet. You don't get to dictate how other people use it.
Unless you pay for copyright.
It's public, and it may be fair use. Doesn't make the treatment respectful or consensual. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if you feel respected. I don't care if you signed a fucking permission slip. I do not care, they, them. We are studying you. Let me lay this out for you really clear as you're interrupting my show about spirituality, by the way, which is extremely rude of you to do. You are interrupting a weekly show about spirituality to get all in your fifis about us watching your fucking presentations. Are you serious with this? We do not care about respecting your fucking permission slip. We want to infringe your right to free speech. But as it is, you put it on YouTube. This is your issue to deal with. You can't do shit about it. And just because you came onto my channel to disrespect my spirituality show with your fucking feelings, I'm going to keep a real close eye on you, and we are going to watch every single thing you put on the internet for the foreseeable future. And we will have multiple people in the chat monitoring your ass just in case I don't see everything. I promise you someone in my very large community will see what you're doing, and we will watch it on our channel just because we fucking can. And if you don't like it, don't put the content on the internet, they, them. It's really that simple.
Welcome to Jevim's Research Channel. Be advised that this channel is not for anyone under the age of 18. Also, the research and discoveries of this channel should not ever reflect the personal opinion or views of Jevim or her team unless publicly stated. Please understand that the opinions of the audience is also not a reflection of what or how Jevim feels. Let's bring a curious mind and open heart to these spaces for educational purposes only.
Our star pupil today is Hannah, and this is in response to a video where she had no appreciation for me calling to her the attention of what Dr. Carl Ruck had to say about her Lord and Master, Dr. Ammon Hillman. She was very offended of that, and so to this we make the production.
Aiton, what's up? So, I'm going live today. One, I want to let everybody know I feel better. I want to thank everybody that checked in on me. I love y'all. Y'all are the best, for real. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. A lot to go through. I'm going to keep it a little bit short because I got to go pick up kids here in a little bit. But it seems like, which I never intended for it to be to this, but the ladies of frustration have made it a point to tag me and
The ladies of frustration. Why would you parrot what your cult is saying as a strong woman who should be able to use her own words? Why would you call us the ladies of frustration? That's not even the right term. It's the sisters of frustration. Now, do you have any idea why we were called that? Does it even matter to you? Okay, I did tag you. I did. I thought maybe you should know what Dr. Carl Ruck was saying about your Lord and Savior. I thought that it would be nice to inform you, since Ammon seems to hinge upon the use of Carl Ruck's name so very often. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about. This is a must read. Okay, this is from Angela to Dr. Ruck. And she says, we've never met, but I wanted to forward you my piece on Hillman, and that's the Medium. Neil says you're working on an episode together. I'll keep an eye out for it. Warm regards, Angela. And Carl Ruck responded down here, Angela, thank you for sharing this with me. Yes, unfortunately, David has gone too far and has become an embarrassment, Carl. I did. I did tag her. I thought she should know. And she says down here, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. I think he said that he is an embarrassment, but he did not say he was wrong. And I said, oh, that's coming soon, but not by this channel. Hide and watch. Much love to your awakening. And then Zach says, hey, Hannah, while your comment is technically correct, Ruck has always been open that he disagrees with Ammon's views, and he also links more information. Neil has a documentary coming out eventually where Ruck is very explicit about disagreeing with Ammon. Ruck has also been very strongly vocal to Neil and Ammon about disagreeing. You are welcome to email and ask yourself. I said had. And then she says yesterday, I wouldn't care if Neil put out a documentary about Jesus coming to town. Neil is a bully, a liar. Why would I want to watch that? See, she's completely shutting down. Completely shutting down any type of logical, founded information. So, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's hear her out, though.
Everything possible, trying to, I want to say, and they're trying to convert me away, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't care. Really don't give a fuck.
Oh, we're just trying to get you to think for yourself, Hannah.
Jevem, stop tagging me in anything. I don't care.
I'm not going to tag you anymore because it's obvious that you have a mental situation that has tied you into this delusion you've bought into.
This is harassment at this point, okay?
It's the internet, darling. It's the internet. I have been so harassed by the cult that you are a part of that I had to turn off the feature where people can tag me. People can no longer tag me because of my online abuse and stalking from your cult, put on and propagated by your leader. Your leader.
I don't come on here and make anything but react videos to y'all. And so this will be the last one. My advice to you, Jevem, find another hobby. Because you...
No, this is my hobby. My hobby is figuring out why I have been shut down and silenced, gang stalked and abused, and why other people have been done the same way. My hobby is to figure out why women come to me in fear of their life because of what's going on in that cult. Do you understand?
Here playing this savior when you're really a bully. You're an undercover bully.
I'm an undercover bully because I want you to see what Carl Ruck said. Is that why I'm a bully? Do you have any idea the type of people you are in league with? I don't think you do. I really don't think you do. But then again, you do want to be a pick-me slave to Ammon.
And the moderator from the Reddit, spies. The more and more I look into spies.
So here's the thing with the defaming and what the cult does. The cult just throws around all these lies with zero proof. I bring receipts. Hannah. You're throwing around loose accusations. Do you understand? You're the one that popped into my Discord.
Like, y'all have nothing else to do. Find somebody else to pick on. Because you're not saving...
Stop saying we're picking on you. It's the internet. Do you understand? You go onto the internet, you voice your opinion, you put yourself out there, you open yourself up to being picked on. Would you like for me to tag you in the things that your cult has made about me where they picked on me? Or would you like me to make a great big long video of all the harassment and the comments that were just really nasty. One of which was they told me to go self-delete myself. Yeah, that's coming from your arena of people, dear, not mine.
You're not helping anybody. The people that have left because their true colors were shown. And it was true colors of people that came on this app as being friendly and well-rounded and open-minded. Were not. So as far as them,
so what you're saying is that anybody that disagreed is cast out, right? The big purge. People that don't want to be associated with other people that harbor criminals such as yourself, right?
my advice, open your mind or get the fuck out of our minds, because that's what you need to do, because I'm tired of it.
So we're in your minds, is it? Well, good, because we have questions. We have questions as to why you all think all of this is acceptable and okay. Why you feel like you can just do whatever you want and nobody has to answer to anything. Why does your leader, Ammon Hillman, not answer for anything? Why is that? Why is he above reproach by anybody? Yet he sets you all up to go to war for him, and he hides behind you all. Snappy hides behind you all. Look here, you're a beautiful soul. I have some beautiful, soulful friends that help me. That's really good that you all think you're beautiful, considering that, you know, you've been arrested for chemical endangerment of a child, reckless endangerment of a child, that it's supposed to be expunged off your record so people can pretend like you've never done anything. That's amazing.
To learn and not appropriate. I appreciated that. Just know that conversation today, it made my day. And it was two Bammers at that. Two people from Alabama. Well, he's not from Alabama, but he lives in Alabama. How, you know, and the main thing we talked about, which I found really interesting, is how the fates brought us together. Literally, how the fates brought us to where we're at.
They're also bringing people together. If you didn't know, if you weren't paying attention, which you probably weren't because you don't think for yourself, but the fates are also bringing people together that are in deep-seated conviction of needing to know the truth as to why there's been so much damage control, shutdown on people, trying to ruin people. Yeah.
Like, it's funny, everybody else is so going outside of that instead of letting the fates do what they do. They've done what they've done, and then let's make the best of it. But we let jealousy and envy, once again, run the show.
So you're putting it out there that I am jealous or envy of who? Of what? I have literally nothing to be jealous of in the area of Ammon Hillman.
That's y'all's devil. Jealousy and envy.
Of what, darling? Of what? You have nothing I want. Hillman has nothing I want. I'm sorry, to get to where you all want to go and to what he is showing, how is that envy? Postulating over the exploitation of children.
The wrong devil, honey. Right plan, wrong lady. I ain't the one. You can't gaslight me.
How is showing you what Carl Ruck said literally gaslighting you? Look at you getting all ghetto over here. Look at you. How is that gaslighting you? Showing you, just wanting you to see what Carl Ruck said is gaslighting you now? Oh, no, can't think for yourself. Can't think outside the box. Keep your head down. Yeah, I think you're the one that accused us of being boxed in. No, we are very much open to accept all types of different theories and sources. However, you all can only listen to him, right?
And Jevem, and I'm not going to mention you no more, but I can remember when I showed my past in your Discord, and you specifically told me, if anybody comes at you sideways, you let me know. You know what that sounds like? A groomer. Man, get the fuck out of my face with that.
Oh, listen at her. She's getting so ghetto. Get out of her face. Oh, wow. Wow. Accused me of being a groomer because I said, if anybody in my server wants to give you a hard time over this, let me know, is what I said. Don't quote me wrong.
I am healing, not healed. And that puts me on a level of fight or flight, and you don't want to see that. Now looking back.
Oh, look, now she's threatening me. This is beautiful. This is going to go great. It goes right along with the rest of you who have been coming at me for 2 years, warring for your leader.
Anywho, on to my satanic outing with a friend is what we're going to call it. We discussed how the fates brought us together. He brought up that when he was in the 5th grade, he read Cerberus, and that blew me away because I've read that in the 5th grade. Okay, I read a couple other things in the 5th grade that make a lot more sense now. I'm not diverted. That's not the point. So the thought that there's people out here that see what we're doing. There's people out here that are...
There is people out here seeing what you are doing and what you are not doing. We are listening very carefully. Do you understand? We are watching. We have every right and duty and honor and ability to pay attention 10 toes deep.
What we're doing, and they're taking advantage of it. And there's also people out here that's just wanting to learn. Just learn. And it's because
there's nothing wrong with learning as long as your teacher is telling you the truth and not skewing into interpretations like Stefan and Neil have shown over and over and over again.
We're curious. Our minds are open, from whatever it may be.
My goodness, she cannot even stop burping to do a video. What is going on here? Very reactionary. Very reactionary.
He just sent me a message. Speak of the devil. Look at that. But whatever it may be. Like, mine was growing up, I grew up poor. Super poor. In a trailer. I still live in one today. I don't even...
We can tell. We know.
But I'm saying, like, we didn't have things. Like, we didn't have cable. Like, it's the nowadays from Wi-Fi to not even having cable. But we didn't. There was only a few shows that would come on, like, non-cable, that I would actually watch. Because I was very ADD child. The attention span of a squirrel. Like, literally. So, but... what stuck out the most to me was...
Yeah, we know you spoke of being on Adderall while you were spying on me in my server, which is the actual truth. And it's like one molecule away from meth, correct? And has a high susceptibility of being abused. Agreed.
The warrior princess. Okay. Does anybody remember that? Okay. Wishbone was... bring back Wishbone for the kids. Please do. But, those... I hadn't thought about until I started this Greek. And the way...
I have a problem with you talking about kids, especially, like, if you're gonna, like, design a whole cartoon book and everything. Like, is it gonna... I know you have really been a big fan of Chewy and her art and all this stuff. So I just wonder what type of artwork you plan on putting in these children's satanic coloring books.
Come back. And it's everything. Just like I got this huge Medusa on my leg. Before I'd ever came into the congregation.
Right, we've seen it. You love sharing a picture of it, and you put it into the Greek. You put it on with, you put it in the Greek language. You absolutely did. before you even joined the cult, right? But was it before you had studied with Ammon? Was it before you started watching Ammon? It's a really intriguing question a lot of us have as to why you all start, doing these initiatory things. And getting a tattoo is definitely an initiatory thing.
Okay, the muse has a way of bringing it's nature, to be honest. I really think
Do you not think that the muse has a place in everyone else's life? That it's not natural for people to disagree with you? And if we do disagree with you, do you not think it's unnatural that you just boot people? You just purge them, you just get them right on out there? You have an elitist mind right now, and a great disdain for anybody who dares tags you in something from Carl Ruck, who your leader, Ammon Hillman, keeps hinging on. Carl Ruck said, Carl Ruck said, Carl Ruck this, Carl Ruck that. But God forbid you look past Ammon, correct?
Oh, nature brings us together. So
Yep,
what we do with our togetherness is on us.
No, it's not, because there's people getting harmed, there's people getting hurt, there's people getting bullied, there's people getting harassed, there's people that have been in complete ruin because of what you all do. And he is very public about what he's doing, Hannah. Talk to him.
I aim to keep it a learning. My mind is open. I know I'm not right about everything that I say, and I know that.
Good. Obviously.
But I will say that being able to talk to somebody since the crusade, that when we start talking about the dragons and the wolf the wolf priestesses and the dragon priests, these aren't myths. These weren't just wrote down just to, be a scary.
You really shouldn't try to be a priestess in a group where other women have been harmed greatly. That's sad. That's really sad.
No. And the other thing, like what was brought up, we were talking about the GLP-1s and it being. It's literally a miracle drug when it comes to losing weight, but there's so many side effects because there's nothing to counter the venom, because there's Gila monster venom in it. So, and on top,
you don't even know what you're talking about, Gila monster venom. Do you really need to be able to show people what you're saying for them to take you seriously, or somebody could get hurt, like your kids?
Not having the balancer to it, there's profit behind it, and we know where profit goes. So it can't be.
What type of profits are you talking about? You make it sound like it's a crime to want to make money to feed yourself. Right? It's a crime to try to make money online and on YouTube, right? That is your brainwashing from your leader, and it's sick. It's disgusting. There's nothing wrong with people making money for their research and hard work at all. You have been conditioned to think that way.
The savior if it has a profit desire.
Okay, so are we talking about his latest claims of cures for cancer, or what are we talking about? Eternal youth, 20 years younger? What are we talking about here? You're not very clear.
That was another thing. Does that sound...
See, look, what the fuck are you saying? See, people don't even know what you're saying, woman. You don't make sense. The Ammonites, we see them coming. We know how they talk, their verbiage. We know who you are by your verbiage and what you say and how you say it, because you're all programmed.
That really sounds like we're just this cult.
You are.
I want to say... You
are a cult, girl. You all have checked all the boxes. We've shown it over and over again.
Thing about cults.
Okay.
Everything is a cult. Where do you think the word culture comes from?
Oh, wow. Culture. There is a root in cult. Agreed. However, when people are being lied to, when people are getting harmed, when people are getting ruined, there becomes an issue. When a leader claims he can take you to death's door and bring you back, or claims eternal youth, or claims a cure for cancer, that is when other people should take an interest in a cult. So you're gaslighting people into thinking that you're just a book club. Actually, you're lying to people.
Everything can be a cult. Stop calling us a cult.
You're a cult, and I'm not the only one saying it. Yeah, you're a cult, darling, you're in a cult. You're a cult member, a cult member.
You're just as guilty as being one.
I am not in a cult. I do not facilitate a cult. But you would have to project that upon me and Neil and Zach and everyone else, because one thing I have learned about criminals and abusers, okay? One thing I've learned about, that's the other one, the abusers, is that you can lie better than anybody I've ever seen. Abusers, manipulators lie better than anyone. She could have killed her children. She would rather the coming members not know this. As stop talking, they need us to stop talking. They need us to stop talking right now. They need us to quit covering stuff, bringing stuff up, mentioning stuff, so it can all be buried in the algorithm so they can go on and get this cup that he seeks. Right? Because he's seeking a cup.
Okay, can we say that? Can we make that known? You can't call somebody a cult if you're a cult. Y'all hear that cornbread coming out of my mouth?
I don't hear no cornbread coming out of your mouth. I hear you making excuses and deflecting is what I hear. That's what I hear. Because my story's never changed. I come with receipts. And my story has never changed. Do you understand? What happened to me then, I stand by it now. I've never differed on it.
That's like calling the kettle black.
You're just trying to sound smart, is what somebody said. Exactly. Nobody knows what she's even saying.
I mean, and the news guy, nobody cares about Neil. Absolutely nobody. No.
Oh, there's so many people that care about Neil. That's what's so funny, is you are hoping that nobody will. You don't want anybody in your little cult to think about what Neil is talking about or what any of the rest of us are talking about, because then they'll start thinking for themselves. I encourage anyone in the cult to start asking questions and pushing back and see what happens. Yeah, do it.
Not one soul on this congregation cares about Neil. You want to know why? Because he don't have a soul. His soul is stained.
Is your soul not stained? Is your soul not stained? How did you get to the rectification and being able to sleep at night after you almost killed your babies? That's a story I would love to hear, honestly. That seems like it would be very inspirational to a lot of people, to a lot of mothers. If you could share that story with us instead of deflecting and trying to make other people look bad because they wanted to tag you in what Carl Ruck was saying. I would love to hear how you found the strength and ability to sleep at night after you almost killed your babies. I would love to hear that story. I really, really would. You might gain a momentum of respect from me.
Everybody trying to prove like, oh, we don't care. We are on.
Then quit coming around. Tell all of your little minions who want to come and bully people on their channel, who want to come and demean and look retarded in their comments, in the chats and the comment sections, to leave us alone. That's not what's happening, is it, girl? No, girl, no. What's happening is your leader is garnering hate towards anyone that does not agree with him, causing people to go war for him. He hides behind you all, and you don't see it. He's not going to stand up for you. He's not standing up for you right now. He has a clear agenda. Clear agenda, which you probably know about, and you are deflecting and defaming and lying right now.
People, we make our own choices. There's nothing you or anybody's going to say is going to change our minds but us. Do y'all understand that?
Yes, spoken like a true addict. Yes, I understand. There's no amount of love that can get you to see reason, because when the drug is your God, that's all you hear. I understand that.
Do I need to say it again? Do I need to spell it? Would you like me to put in the Greek for you?
Could you put it in the Greek, honey? Because you're acting like straight up trailer trash right now. Trying to be all Billy badass, Billie Jean badass, threatening people. We're not scared. I used to be scared because of all the abuse that came at me after I brought out the court documents showing Hillman a predator.
So, let's keep it cordial. Don't tag me in nothing else. I don't care. Don't tag
We're going to keep it cordial after you threaten people? Okay.
my congregants in nothing. They don't care.
You're congregants. But you're not a cult, right? You're congregants, your congregation. And we're the ones boxed in? Huh? All right, hillbilly.
Until they come to you. I swear, y'all are like vampires. Because you're only allowed in when you're allowed in.
Oh my God. You're only allowed in when you're allowed in. Whatever. We're like vampires because we tagged you. You're so funny. Tell me, who has been the one trying to wage war through smut and gross music? With blood everywhere. Mud, shit, urine, piss, God only knows what else everywhere. You are amusing.
What time is it? It's 2:34 on the clock on that note, vampires. But anyways, it's Friday. Friday. Who's calling me? Had a call come through. Probably a spam call. So, let's keep it cordial. We got it live tonight. I'm expecting everybody. I'm off. I'm not. They could call me and I ain't going. I'm going to be present. I think there's a live tonight. Yep. I've been.
Look at that face. Do you see that face? Girl, you're so mad. You are so mad. Here's the glory in me coming out the other side of this cult. Is I've had everything thrown at me. I have had everything thrown at me. I have been made fun of, diss tracks, high-level editing jobs done. Really good. I have had a ballad, a song written about me. I've had everything thrown at me. You get so upset off one little tag. Wow. Wow. Well, I can guarantee you that I occupy much more of your headspace than you occupy mine. Because I guarantee you, after this one, as long as you keep my name out of your mouth, you won't hear no more from me, because that's how little thought I have of you.
Like I said.
What is wrong with your... What's wrong here?
Migraine, but
oh, she's gone migraine.
I really want to say the migraine probably came from like reading on my computer and I didn't have my glasses on.
Oh, reading too much, being in the cult too much. It says, where are you saying that you are, or were you saying that you are a Muslim? People don't even know anything about what she's doing and going on about.
this technology for you. Give me a book. I'd much rather have a book. But anywho,
You're safer
that is
just
my
reading
TED
a
Talk
book.
for today. Addressing what Jevum is constantly trying to tag. But I don't want to say constantly because that's not true. But the last few
Thank you. I have tagged you maybe twice in your whole life, girl, constantly. You see how they inflate things and blow it out? They're so hyperbolic. She must have learned that from Snappy. Snappy's spoken more lies on me, and they will never show you proof. Congregation, her congregants, she will never show you a list of me tagging her constantly. That's the issue with these people. They will lie and never hold themselves accountable for a thing. And as long as they can make you look like shit, hey, it's all good to them.
he's like, just stop tagging me. I don't care. I met Dr. Hillman. And everything that y'all say about him is just, it blows my mind because
It's amazing what you feel like you know when you don't have eyes to see or ears to hear. Tell me about his Orphic Vox, girl. What is he talking about? What does that mean? What is the Orphic Vox? Tell me which way of Cain initiation you took, or did you take all three? I know you didn't take one because you still have hair, but did you cut a little bit? Because I would really like to know. If you're only speaking of your experience, then you know very, very little of what is actually going on. And you will not take away my experiences. You will not take away what I know, 30 years of occult study. You will not take that away. You can't. And you won't take my voice away. You all want nothing but for me to shut up and go away. It's not happening.
y'all really have never met him, have you? You've never really been on a level to that he
On a level. I've never wanted to meet him.
respects you enough to conversate and you not take a. I mean, it takes a really miserable person to get offended constantly. But
I know. It really does. It really does. You got offended off of a simple tag. Look at you. Look at you. So offended. 17 minutes and 20 seconds of offending.
yeah, I just don't like the only thing and the only reason I keep bringing it up. My kids were not abused, y'all. They weren't. I'm gonna do a live. I guess I need to bring the kids.
Her kids were not abused. She was arrested. Chemical endangerment of a child. Yes. Okay, it's not going to let me read the rest of it, but October 30th, 2018, a mother of three was charged with endangering her sons after they each tested positive for cocaine, according to court records. Hannah Beth Holman, 29, was arrested Monday at about 4:30 p.m. and charged with 3 counts of chemical endangerment of a child. According to Hillman's charging documents, the children were exposed to drugs sometime between July 4th and October 4th at their home. So, excuse me, what did you say there again? Can we go back?
But yeah, I just don't like the only thing and the only reason I keep bringing it up. My kids were not abused, y'all. They weren't. I'm gonna do a live. I guess I need to bring the kids. I'll let y'all see the one that's grown.
They tested positive for cocaine.
Well, some of y'all have met Jeremy, but you're not going for the baby. No, he's not a baby. He'll be 10 next year.
He was a baby when he tested positive for cocaine.
He was a baby when that shit happened.
Yep.
And it's funny, like, yeah, I talk about it. Y'all act like that. That shit broke me. I allowed myself to get that fucking low.
Okay, well, let's hear about how you lifted yourself up. Let's hear stories about how you come back and redeemed yourself, how you're able to sleep at night. Let's hear about that. That is something people would listen to. That is something that people in the comments might know what you're saying instead of them asking, what the fuck are you even saying here?
And now I help people.
Who
People
you
hit me
help?
up when they want to get sober.
Really? You are in an area that propagates drug use, props it up, praises it. It's part of the mystery. You hail the drugs. All hail the drugs. So, how is this a safe environment for people who want to get off of drugs? Huh? What type of AA program do we have going on here?
Isn't that something? They hit me up. The needle junkie. They had her kids had drugs in their system. They hit her up when they want to get sober.
That's amazing. Can you show us your certificates of how you have went through the proper training needed in order to help someone get sober, please? Receipts?
Opportunities, especially in the Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia area. Great options for recovery. Because I've got a great network. Now, some of them, I will say, let me go and put it out there. Some of them are Christian resources.
Say it's not so. Say it's not so. You would call upon anything other than your cult, your ad hominems, your parroting, your accusations without receipts.
They are. They really are. And a lot of them, the uppers probably make a shit ton of money. But you know what? I've watched people's lives get saved. I've watched people get their moms back. Little babies get their mamas back, their daddies back.
That's a good story. These are good stories. These are stories of hope and inspiration, right? Why aren't you sharing those? Why aren't you sharing receipts, proof that you have anything to do with those situations? I'd love to see those.
So come on here talking about a drug addict or this, and this. Just know I got an army behind me.
See, now she's being threatening. She is very threatening. She's got an army behind her. That's why she feels like she can just say whatever she wants and she's above reproach, just like Ammon has trained her.
Okay? Hannah 10 years ago.
So, who is really the bully here? Honestly, because I haven't threatened you at all. I haven't said anything like fuck around and find out, have I? No. So who's the bully? You are running Darvo, dear. Darvo, look it up.
Dead. I'm a warrior now. So come at me again about any kind of defamation.
Let's hear it
Come
again.
on here talking about a drug addict or this, and this. Just know I got an army behind me. Okay? Hannah 10 years ago is dead. I'm a warrior now. So come at me again about any kind of defamation. My lawyer's advised, and I will proceed. So tread lightly, okay?
She's threatening. She's threatening people for showing what's public record. Do you understand? So she's being very threatening. Yep. She is being the bully. How is this being defamation? How is this being defamation to her character? Here's your cease and desist. Don't speak my name ever again.
Well, that's it from me. I look forward to seeing all the Satanic Congregation on live tonight. It's time for me to go do mommy duties. Got to go pick up the kid. Yeah, the kid. You know, the one that had the drugs in his system. Yeah, I got to go pick him up from school. Yeah, he's in the 4th grade. On the robotics team and makes straight A's. Yeah.
See, that's amazing. That is amazing that he can be redeemed after what you put him through. That you can be redeemed after what you put your children through. I think it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's sad you're involved with a highly questionable cult. I think it's even more sad that you get so offended by a simple tag when someone's trying to share information. You don't see the connection, do you? No, you don't see it. You don't see that you were tagged in something relating to Carl Ruck, that Carl Ruck said about your leader, the one you want to be a slave to, right? That he was an embarrassment. Many, many times he has said he did not agree with Ammon. Do you not get it? You see this as such an affront to your very being to be tagged. My, oh my. This is the internet, darling. And I'm not saying anything that's not true. I am not lying about you. I am not coming in false pretenses. I am coming here in an earnest way to get you to realize that you're being lied to. You don't want to see it. You want absolute refusal. You want the fairy tale. You want the fairy tale.
Try again. Come, like I was saying, come correct. That means with sources. Or don't come at all.
Okay, you don't have sources. You don't have proof of receipts. I tagged you in a receipt. Who better to show a receipt from than the one that Ammon Hillman praises the most, Carl Ruck? But you're not going to listen, are you? All right, ghetto. All right, ghetto.
Peace.
This is fair use, they, them. It is fair use on the internet. You don't get to dictate how other people use it.
Unless you pay for copyright.
It's public, and it may be fair use. Doesn't make the treatment respectful or consensual. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if you feel respected. I don't care if you signed a fucking permission slip. I do not care, they, them. We are studying you. Let me lay this out for you really clear as you're interrupting my show about spirituality, by the way, which is extremely rude of you to do. You are interrupting a weekly show about spirituality to get all in your fifis about us watching your fucking presentations. Are you serious with this? We do not care about respecting your fucking permission slip. We want to infringe your right to free speech. But as it is, you put it on YouTube. This is your issue to deal with. You can't do shit about it. And just because you came onto my channel to disrespect my spirituality show with your fucking feelings, I'm gonna keep a real close eye on you, and we are gonna watch every single thing you put on the internet for the foreseeable future. And we will have multiple people in the chat monitoring your ass just in case I don't see everything. I promise you someone in my very large community will see what you're doing, and we will watch it on our channel just because we fucking can. And if you don't like it, don't put the content on the internet, they, them. It's really that simple.
Dusty ass goof, you soft like clay. Talking big game, but you ain't here to stay. You were born degenerate, zero fucking benefit. Half and half Benedict, wash out imminent. Claiming you're real, but it's all a front. Fake ass flexing in your little stunt. Trying to act tough, but we see through lies. Your weak ass vibe just don't hypnotize. Step to me now, I'm ready for war. Got my crew with me, yeah, we settle the score. There's anger inside, it's burning like fire. You wish you stayed quiet when you feel my ire. Dusty ass goof, you think you slick. I'm coming for you, yeah, I'm bringing that brick. You born degenerate, zero fucking benefit. Half and half Benedict, wash out imminent. Act like a king, but you ain't got no throne. Live in the shadows, always alone. You talk about dreams, but they fade away. In this game of life, you just a cliche. Step to me now, I'm ready for war. Got my crew with me, we settle the score. This anger inside is burning like fire. You wish you stayed quiet when you feel my ire. Dusty ass goof, you think you slick, but I'm coming for you. Yeah, I'm bringing that brick. You born degenerate, zero fucking benefit. Half and half Benedict, wash out imminent.